Tropp. Welcome to the port town of Tropp. You can take a ship from the harbor to Ekdart. From there you can walk to Ionis, and further on to Van City. Okay. Man, what do I do for a juicy tuna steak? I'm talking bluefin tuna, not yellowfin. Man, what do I do to be able to travel all the oceans of the world? Only you were a sailor or something. Sorry, the ship for Ekdart's under repairs right now. Okay. Well, I guess not a door. And can't get back there. Okay. Skill Guild. Ah. Advice on skills, sure. You can only have up to 999 unused skill points at any time. Don't keep saving these points, or you might end up wasting them. Let's see, what skill should I recommend? How about body control? A high body control level reduces the time you're dazed. This works when the enemy attacks from behind as well, so it really comes in handy. Alright, explain the contents of the skill sets. What do we got? Everything is still at level 2, which means the ones I already have, right? Bought this already. Yeah. I mean, I know that I have the level 2 ones. I wasn't sure if there were other level 2 ones that I didn't have, and they don't all get listed at once. Oh my god, have you heard? There's something called a super specialty that's even cooler than a specialty. I still worry that another demonic war could break out at any time. I rummaged in their treasure chest and found something that I don't even know what it is, and I'm taking it with me. He's always worrying about everything. Alright, so I can use item creation is what that is called. To turn the question mark into a who knows what. Item identified. Item. What the heck is that? What? Okay, I'm gonna guess maybe I didn't successfully appraise that? Or is that just its true nature? There we go. Cinderella Glass. Potion that allows the user to enjoy discounts when used in a shop. You can bottle that? Interesting. So we've seen skill points given out as a reward, and we've seen bottled discounts. Which reminds me, do I still have... We just have all those skills. Hold the confirm button to make items faster. Yeah! I'm not super hurried. I don't think. Get your finest plum apples here, shipped straight from Grat. Get them while you can. They do look juicy. Maybe Mommy should buy some on the way home. Mommy, look, the fruit looks really juicy. See that huge mansion on the other side of the ocean? I hear the owner is totally loaded. Sandy seabed. It's become so much easier to travel outdoors since learning scouting and survival. My sister and I run the inn and item shop together. Okay, so items are here. I guess I should actually... Silver trumpet of expensiveness. A lavish trumpet crafted out of pure silver. The grandiose sound produced by it is said to reach even the heavens above. Okay, we will, buy more things. Not all the things, but more of the things. You're welcome to visit the inn if you're feeling tired. No. Not at this time. Okay, again, comfortable seating. I'm really not happy with my computer chair these days. Weapon shop Neptune's Trident. Right. There's some tough monsters roaming around Silverland. You better upgrade your weapons before going there. Okay, that's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. Okay. In the world of upgrades that I can afford, there aren't many, but we got one. Take care of yourselves. Alright. Actually, while I'm at it, it doesn't change what's best for anyone else, does it? Alright. Alright. I love this weather. Bar of the Blue Lagoon. How's it going? Hi, sweetie. I was hard to look for precious metals in Van. Problem is, I don't even know where to begin. I just moved here from the town of Durst. Silverland's no place for ordinary folk these days. It's just too dangerous. Adventuring all the time must be really tiring. You should try doing nothing all day for a change. Sadly, that happens. This is stand-up comedy. Guess there are other reasons someone can stand in front of a bar, but whatever. Food shop Plumbees. The seafood pasta here is really awesome. Awesome. 10-ounce steak, seafood pasta, and a stew. That's fine. Please come again. Dallin's house. It's a person. Named person's house? My husband's always goofing around instead of doing any work. I'm really beginning to give up on it. Oh dear. When your wife goes around telling that to just any stranger who walks in... Relationships in trouble. Hey! Did I go in this one? Yeah, I did. Restaurant. Sorry. Food shop. Dallin's son, Rob. You can get a great view of the ocean from my house. Uh-huh. Okay, so this is... the Disorienting Connection, okay. Okay, so... these large maps, it's hard to stitch them together. Mentally. Okay, so we didn't see Dallin. Nope. Not that I noticed. Doesn't look like there's any other exits on that side. Okay, and this was... right. Okay. Save data. Yeah, here's fine. Let's see what private actions exist. Oh man, I like the bar here, but I can never have a drink in peace. You'll see what I mean. Really? Okay, bar was up this way. That was the one... That's the inn in the item shop. Weapons. I'll remember things occasionally. Here we go. Well, you're not here. So where'd he go? Oh. Again, that is weird. Okay, you're the inn. Yuck, I'm covered in sand. I'd love a cool shower right now. It's too bad. We ain't pitching in for... Okay. So where is he? Was he there and I just didn't see him? Skill Guild. Hi, sweetie. Okay. Oh, there's Dallin. Just moved here from the town of Durst. Going. Alright. Where are they hiding Shias? Shias. Oh, is he maybe on the beach? The beach, the harbor. Port, whatever. Yeah, he is. Across the ocean we'll find Van and Silverland. You don't want to screw around with the monsters over there. I don't want to screw around with the monsters who are over here. We might be able to locate the captain if we use the Eye of Truth in the Purgatorium. Let's go. Alright. We got a Purgatorium to get to. We might have to gain a few levels before we can survive this whole, I should also actually haphazardly buy skill points for, yeah, learn skills. Since apparently we got a lot for doing thing. Sure. Okay, what are our super specialties? Group appraising. A super specialty where everyone works together to determine the correct value of an object. Okay. Contraband, a super specialty where everyone conspires to create items that aren't quite legit. Will crime pay in the end? Oh, wow. Required premium paper. So we're just forging things? Oh. Lower and raise the price. Interesting. Alright. Let's go. I guess we could have stayed at the end, I guess.
It was a little fun, huh?
Air slash!
Oh!
Shockwave swirl!
Explosive kick!
Shockwave swirl!
Explosive kick!
Spirit blast!
Well, I'd
It's
say that's
over?
worth 10 out of 10.
Alright, so we'll go back and do the end. There aren't any, items in the game, are there? Like a tent in Final Fantasy?
We've got enemies. Let's go!
Stop beating up Ilya.
We could
Well,
have gone
I'd say
easy and
that's worth
still
10 out
won.
of 10.
Alright, in. Did you sleep well? Got our points back. As good as we can expect it. Alright, to the Purgatorium. I don't know if I gain anything by actually moving on the road either.
Oh, what a...
Let's take it easy here.
Shockwave!
Shockwave! Swirl! Shockwave!
Explosive kick!
Okay.
That made me sleepy.
I think we're handling those fellas better.
This is horrible.
Enemies!
Oh, from both sides!
Explosive kick! Explosive kick! Explosive kick! Explosive!
Okay, she's super big on the techniques.
Were they even trying?
Yeah, run for this. Tactics, strategy, attack with all you've got. Save your special arts. Is that the kind of thing we're looking for? Guess we'll find out.
We've got enemies.
Oh, what a pain!
Yeah. Spirit blast. Shockwave swirl. Spirit blast.
Seemed to work better.
We could have gone easy and still won.
Oh, what a pain!
Yeah. Take this, Spirit
Easy.
That was
Well,
way
I'd say
too
that's
fast.
worth 10 out of 10.